Okay. Good morning. Christmas Eve morning. It's just beautiful out. Since we're recording and anybody can watch these recordings on YouTube, we all experienced a blizzard yesterday, a complete whiteout, and got our white Christmas. It was just in time. So isn't it just beautiful? We lost power many times and had other issues, but sun's out and it's just absolutely beautiful. So to kind of play off that a little bit, that power outage is, you can kind of link that to taking time out. It's a timeout. Things change and you have to stop and ponder, what am I going to do next? So let's let that be our Christmas Eve theme, and just sit and ponder. So close your eyes, head, neck, spine, line it up, shoulders rolled it back and down, and keep that chest open and available to whatever may come into that vibrational organ of the heart. And when vibrations match or are equalized, what you feel comes back to you. Bring your attention down to that heart space, in between the breasts, not where the real heart resides, not the organ, but more center and slightly right, and right where the breast bones meet. So it's a little bit lower than maybe you are accustomed to, and slightly right, and focus there and think of that vibrational energy that you wish to send out. Happiness, joy, contentment all come to my mind. Giving, compassion, some of the other emotions, and just general happiness, joy, camaraderie, even through our electronics. It works, it helps me a lot. Family, connection, right thinking, right livelihood, right actions, right speech, kind of from the Buddhist tradition, focuses on those particular attributes. And then let's bring our hands to the heart center. Touch your thumbs to that chest space. Make that connection. And then press it out into infinity. So infinity is in all directions, up and around and back to that heart space. And don't forget the backward motion of this as well. And then thumbs to the throat center. So that right speech that we're always not using words that harm. And then press that out and up and around. Back to the throat. And then to the brow. So right thinking, higher thought. knowing that we have that divine connection, and then press that out and up and around, and then back to that brow. And then to the throat, and back to the heart. And then let's bow to that eternal witness that's in all of us, and that Lord of light. And then extend the arms out at a T and inhale back to prayer flow. And exhale to our heart. And then moving the body a little deeper, right elbow to that left knee. And then back to the other side. Come back to our heart center, touch that center. And then releasing the hands, dropping the arms, relax the shoulders, just roll them several times. Just very simply, easily, just gentle with the body. And then a few times forward. And then bringing both shoulders up to the ears, nice and tight. And letting them drop. And then just the right one. And drop it in the left. And drop it. And then bring the hands to the heart center, interlace. And we're going to press the heel of your hands together and engage the heart muscles, or the chest, or the pectorals. Just engage nice and firm, just almost like you're hugging the heart. Let's look at it that way. Give it a hug. And then relax your hands, and then change the cross of your fingers. And as awkward as that feels, hug again. And then release it, press your hands forward, and bring that energy out and up and around again. And then back, to that heart center. In yoga, it's called the anahata, is a Sanskrit word for that energy center. So forehead to the fingertips, so we bow to that one more time as a reminder. And then release back into our center. All right, I'd like to begin standing today. So find your chairs. And let's start with sun cells. We've got a beautiful sunshine, bright, brilliant, white and yellow. All the colors of light and enlightenment. So hands to your heart center, and let's use that as our phraseology, I suppose, while we're moving through this. So press forward and up and back, and back to forward fold. Right foot steps back and down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Right lunge. Forward fold. Come up. And forward fold. Left lunge. Down dog. Cobra. Down dog. Left lunge. Fold. Come up. Come to your heart. And we're going to do two more, a little bit quicker with the breath. So fluid, beautiful white gold. Forward fold, right lunge, down dog, cobra, down dog, right lunge, fold, come up, fold, left lunge, down dog, cobra, down dog, left lunge, fold, come up to your heart, start the other one, take a breath, and begin again, back bend, and fold, right lunge, down dog, cobra, down dog, right lunge, fold, and come up, fold, left lunge, down dog, cobra, down dog, left lunge, fold, and come up. And let's come to your heart. If you have a window you can observe out of, look towards it. And just enjoy this glorious day. So this is our pause. This is our power outage time. Time to reflect and observe and notice. There's questions that, very common questions that you ask yourself when we are students of yoga. And the first one is, who am I? The second one is, why am I here? And another one is what is my path or what is my duty? Another one is, where did I come from? Take those thoughts or questions, come to seated, chair or floor, doesn't matter. And let's do a round of alternate nostril breathing. And then we're going to take a little moment of, we'll do another power outage after that too, kind of see what comes up. Okay, so Vishnu Mudra, right palm up, bring your first two fingers into your palm and your thumbs on the right nostril, right at the dimple, and then the ring fingers on the other nostril. So let's take an inhale and then close the left nostril and exhale. I'm sorry, close the right nostril, sorry, with the thumb. And then exhale left. We're going to do a short version, not the long, long one. So inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close the left nostril and switch. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Now release the mudra. Exhale both. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. So now keep your eyes closed, go back to the questions. Who am I? Why am I here? What is my path? Where did I come from? Let's do this. Take just the first one. Who am I? Come up with all the names of who you think you are. We'll do a minute of this on all those 4 questions. Okay, now come out of that. Come onto your knees. We're going to go through a gate pose. So on the knees, and we'll begin with extending the right leg out to the side. Point your toes forward. Both hands are on the left. And then your right arm comes up and over the face. So inhale up and switch sides. Left arm comes over the face and reach. And then inhale up and exhale as you switch. And then continue. Inhaling and exhaling and switching sides. Same breath. Ponder as you move. Who am I? Let it move through the body. What are my titles? Or am I more than that? All right, end with both hands on the left again, where we began. And then when you're there, lift the right leg up. Lift the right arm up. And think of yourself as more than those titles. Think of the divine essence. And then release that side, come back to kneeling. And extend the left leg, toes forward, hands on the right. And then the left arm comes up and over. And then begin the gate swing. Right arm comes up and over. And then match it with the breath. And just keep going. And let's ponder the second question, why am I here? What karmic duty do you need to work through? What lesson do you need to learn? How many of them are there? And how many have you already learned? And what do you think is left for you, for us to explore and understand and commune with? All right, and with both hands to the right. Lifting the left leg and the left arm. And seeing what that higher divine duty is. Why you think you are here. And release. We're going to come to a child's pose just to rest and reflect. Slowly come out of your child's pose into seated again. And we're going to do a round or two of Vostrika breathing, which is bellows breath. So bellows is a little bit different than Kapalabhati. It's your inhale and your exhale are equally as forceful. So you're forcing the inhale and pressing out the exhale. So it's like this. And all the while you're pumping the belly. So it's not chest and shoulder. It's all down at that the power center at your Manipura. So I'll just do 10. And to start with, you can join in if you want. We'll do it again. So you start with your exhale. And then you increasingly get faster. So we'll do 10 quicker. And then 10 more. And just rest. Feel that energy rush. Notice the clarity that you do after a little bit of pranayama. Now take that sense of equanimity is kind of what comes to mind. Bring your legs in a V, tuck your right heel into your inner thigh, and left to left, and bring your right arm up and over, and we're just going to start side bending. And we can bring into mind what is my path to help me answer the first two questions? Who am I here and why am I here? Who am I and why am I here? What is the path that's going to lead us there? Answering those questions. And then come up and try it on the other side. And answer it again. See what insight comes when you move the body in a different position. Sometimes it shifts awareness and something else will come up. And then release out of that side. And bend your knees. Let's just go into a turtle. So turtle, of course, is that reflective pose. And it doesn't matter how deep you go into it. So the arms just get tucked up under the knees are bent. And just keep that reflecting energy kind of permeating and percolating through the body and mind. So here in turtle, we feel a little bit more balanced. Arms and legs are identical. The back is rounded. You can let your head dangle. And think of, am I following my path? Am I resisting a path? Am I doing what I truly want to do? Those are kind of those questions that go along with that third level of questioning. Let's come out of turtle and we'll counterpose that with a tabletop. So whatever ability you're at, either come up and come right back down or hold it. So now we're completely opening ourselves up to everything. In fact, we're making our body into a table so that, it's like if you think of a dinner table and you're resting all the food and the drink and everything that nourishes the body, and you have family gathered and friends, and this is you're receiving and giving at the same time. So it's a good example of that Christ consciousness. And then drop the hips, hug your knees. And release out of that, and let's go into all fours. So now we're the opposite. But if you think about this as a table as well, but it's on your back. So we've got your back. You're balanced, you're grounded, you're secure. And then right arm by the right ear and left leg back. So lengthen the spine, make more room for that type of energy. Even though you can't see it, even though you can't see your back, it's there. So you reach and you allow it, even though you're not aware of it. And then switch the sides. Release that side and do several cat stretches, exhaling and inhaling. So now the whole spine moves. So this speaks to me as being flexible, softening, opening, creating space in between the vertebrae, smooth and easy motions, going through life the same exact way. Also, bending instead of breaking. Our spine is designed to move, to expand, to contract, to bend, to straighten, to twist, to shift. That's everything that we are. All right, back to all fours. And we're going to come back to seated and do another pranayama. We'll do Kapalabhati. So we're going to increase the energy. And Kapalabhati is the forced exhale and then the natural inhale. So there's no awareness of the inhale, it's just the exhale. So bring that into our consciousness about what that means to us. We're exhaling, we're getting rid of. We are expelling the toxins, expelling what we don't need anymore. We're going to let go of 2020. We're going to inhale something different, but we don't know what that is yet. So Kapalabhati is forced exhale. I'll just do 10. If you want to do it along or wait, it's up to you. Make sure that your teeth are just slightly touching so that your cheeks don't kind of blow up to the side. And the belly pumps. Always take full breaths in between your practice. And just get back to normal, or a homeostasis state. You never want to do a lot of pranayama, like tons of it, and you keep going and going and going and going. It has no value. Okay, let's do 10 more. Breathe deep. We're going to do 20. Let the body settle. And then start your 20. And then this next round, it's up to you. If you want to do 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever you want. As soon as you're done, just go to natural breath and wait. I'm going to go up to 50. This is a good time to go to that fourth question. Why are you here in this century, in this time, in this particular body, as female, or if others are listening as male. Going to take another power outage to continue to reflect. All right, lights back on. Electricity is renewed. So come onto your knees and prepare for camel. So today we'll just do the half camel right to right, and then counterbalance with your other arm. Let's try floating in and out of the same side. See what comes up. So we've got a lot of reflection going on so far. What does it mean to bend back like this and support yourself without looking? Let's try one more. We're going to take a quick rabbit, hips up, top of the head to the floor. Come out of rabbit really slow. And then start your camel other side. I think I did about 10. If you've done 10 or if you're already in rabbit, try rabbit. Come up slow again. And our last posture is going to be a modified fish. So to seated, back onto your elbows. We're only going to go this far. You can put your hands underneath your hips too. And then lift your chest as high as it'll go and see if you can allow your head to go back. It doesn't have to touch the floor in this version of it. Or you can just put it chin to chest if it bothers your neck. Either way. Okay, let's relax on a fish on your backs. And we'll end with moving yoga. So if you would, arms at a T and tuck that right heel into your hip. So bend that right knee. Keep your foot kind of snugged up to your left leg. And then drop the right knee out to the right and then back to center. Exhale down, inhale up. Switch to the left leg. All right, straighten that leg. Just take a moment's rest. And then bend both of your knees, separate your knees and your feet about as wide as they'll go. And in honor of our little snowfall today, let's do the snow angel version of moving yoga. So dropping both knees to the right, sweeping palms up overhead, and then knees to the left, and then palms down toward the hips. And you can turn your head opposite the knees. Match your breath any way you wish. Generally, inhale, arms are up. Exhale when they're down. All right, release out of that, come into full Shavasana, full rest pose. And our last breathing exercise will be 2 to 1. So once your breath calms, bring your awareness to the crown of the head and exhale all the way down to the tips of the toes. And then the inhale jumps to the tip of the tailbone and inhale from there to the crown, which is half the breath. So exhale down to the toes and then inhale from the tailbone to the crown. Exhale to the toes. Inhale from tailbone to crown. And keep going. Wiggle fingers and toes. Roll left, come to seated. And may all the treasures of the universe be found in the cave of the heart. Merry Christmas. Namaste.